What's up, squad? It's your Squid. You've stumbled across my channel, Anxious Squid Productions, unless you're a regular subscriber, in which case, thanks for tuning back in. This video is going to be part one of 5, and hopefully I'm going to get them all up today for you. But yeah, it's Dale Earnhardt the day, right? And there's not much that can be said to introduce it other than the fact that some people suggested I watch There'll Never Be Another Driver Like Dale Earnhardt, and I probably will watch that in my own time, but it's a bloody long video and I'm not going to do a reaction video to it, sorry guys. But I'll let you know, if you guys think it's a must watch, I'll let you know when I've watched it in my own time and do a live stream like review of it or something like that. People told me to watch the full version of this, not the split up one, because apparently it skips out parts or something, but again, the bloody long video and I want to break it up into reactions, so this is what we're going to deal with. This is what we're going to do. And yeah, something else. Someone was suggesting a different documentary as well. But this is what we're doing, and I hope you guys enjoy it. These guys are my patrons. Consider becoming one of them. Even consider just becoming a patron of your favourite YouTuber, even if it's not me, you know what I mean? These are hard times, harder so for artists. And, well, I mean, it's not a competition, you know what I mean? But, like, a lot of the arts are dried up. So if you have a quirky YouTuber you like, maybe become a patron of theirs instead of mine, you know what I mean? But if you're like me and you want to contribute to my financial well-being, feel free to click the link in the description. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully, as I said, that I get all 5 of these up in the same day so that, you know, if you're watching this in the future, you can just binge watch all 5 at once. But yeah, if you're watching this before the other ones are uploaded, sit tight, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, let me know that you're eager for them, and I'll get them up as quickly as I can. But I'll stop talking, let's get into it. Dale Earnhardt the Day, part 1 of 5. Nice little montage. I do dig his mustache and his sunnies, you know, he's got an iconic look. Is this made in the 90s? Early 2000s maybe?
The rising sun shall
Daytona International Speedway is the date. Sorry guys. I really should edit that to go back 5 seconds, not 10 seconds, but anyway. February 18th, 2001.
Surely set on days of triumph and tragedy alike. The 2001 NASCAR season dawned like every other, under the Florida sun, where the sport's biggest race of the year was also its first.
Alright.
The Daytona 500. If Daytona was NASCAR's seat of power, one man sat at the head of the table.
Number 3.
Dale Earnhardt.
Take him to Daytona and let him go on those big banks. He was just magical, the stuff he would do.
Dale had a knack for Daytona that nobody else had.
Yeah, I understood
the way he could maneuver, he knew what he wanted to do with a race car, he knew where he could put it.
Nice.
People just say he could see the air, and Dale would debate you with that. He said, I can't see it, but I can hear it and I can feel it. He had an open face helmet for that reason.
To run Daytona and run Daytona really well, you have to have no fear. You just have to be willing to keep your foot in the gas, and you really got to manhandle that car. So that's when Dale was at his best.
Alrighty.
Earnhardt, Daytona. 2 words combined to tell a Shakespearean tragedy of sport. Earnhardt won every race there was to win at Daytona, but not the 500. Never the 500. 20 years under an unjust sun.
He was frustrated that his career would be measured by somehow there'd be an asterisk next to his career that he never won the Daytona 500, no matter how many championships or how many races he won.
At long last,
There's the monkey on the back.
Sun arrived.
Here's your flag, everybody. Come on ready, buddy.
20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration.
Nice.
Will come to cushion flag to win the Daytona 500.
Nice. That's the score as well. Well edited.
You're the greatest, buddy. You're the greatest. You think about moments, and I still can see all those people lining up down the pit lane. Everybody knew what it meant to him, and they honored
It's a
him.
hair on the back of the neck moment, you know.
Everyone
everyone knew that it took 20 years of hell. So when he did triumph, it was a weight lifted.
Absolutely.
It was like there was a 12-year-old kid there. You know, that's what he sounded like. He was just so happy and so relieved and able to just celebrate this great event that he had been talked about not winning for so long. It was a big deal.
Reminds me of like by no means anywhere as big, but Shane Doan, the captain of the Arizona Coyotes for decades. He was the captain for he wasn't the captain when they moved from Winnipeg to Phoenix, but he was on the list when they did. He was the last surviving player that moved from Winnipeg to Arizona with the team, and he was the captain for ages. And he had something ridiculous like 30-something games with 2 goals. But no hat trick ever, and he got a hat trick within the last second of the game one time while I was watching live, and you could see the weight leave his body, you know what I mean? And by all means, this is a bigger deal. Don't get me wrong, but it's similar sort of moment, you know what I mean?
My car's going in Daytona, USA. I don't care. I love it. I wanted to be there. I'll take me a little spin in the grass so I get the good out of it.
You can see it in his face. You can see it in his demeanor. It meant everything to him.
That's dope.
That everyone said it was supposed to mean. From that moment on, he was right with the world, it seemed.
So,
Dale told me in 2001 when we were sitting doing an interview, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. How do you feel about Dale Earnhardt?
that's awesome.
I've known a lot better today than I did several years ago because of family, because of my life, because I think I'm a better person than I used to be. I got it all right now, Daryl. I got it all.
No, you really do.
I'm a lucky man. I had it all.
That's dope.
That line first,
And then spin around the infield.
spin around the infield,
Then go to victory lane.
then go victory lane, which is where I'll be do the interviews.
Oh, you gonna be here?
Yeah, what do you mean I'm here? Fox brought their A-team in here, baby.
That's mad. Good relationship with the media, that's cool. Or with certain aspects of it at the very least.
Start of a new era in NASCAR. For new broadcast partner Fox Sports, Dale Earnhardt was the key to success.
Playing in the big leagues now on Fox.
Dale's key to success was Richard Childress.
I don't know what I just did with my drink.
And
Oh.
closest friend.
We had a whole lot in common. We raced our way up. We worked our way up to what we got. Nothing was ever given to either one of us. We had a bond and a trust in each other that I think that most men do not have.
After several injury-plagued
Right.
seasons, Dale was finally healthy and a favorite to win his record 8th season title.
What people don't remember is Dale raced for about a year with a broken neck.
Shit.
He had crashed at Atlanta early in the season, and it cracked a vertebrae in his neck.
Oh.
And because they said the surgery was risky, he didn't want to do it. His right hand would go to sleep in the car, and I guess that was from pinching nerves, but he would drive with one hand and leave the other one over there on the bar.
What people didn't know is after he finished the race, we'd basically have to help him take his uniform off. I mean, he would unzip it, but we'd have to pull it off of his shoulders and get it down to that point.
He did not get that surgery done until the season was over. And what they did was when they opened him up, there was a sliver of bone that had been chipped off that was wedged into his nerves. So he dealt with that for 8 months.
He told me once Dr. Branch fixed his neck, he's not a new man. In 2000, we came back. I think we finished second. The points only lost it by a few. And all we could talk about that winter between 2000 and 2001, I felt that we were as prepared to win the championship in 2001 as any year that we had ever been.
You can see the looks, by the looks on his face, like just
was ready to challenge Dale Sr. for the title was all
like
according
the
to
somber
plan.
way in which he said it, you know what I mean? He was like, we could have had it. We could have had it won.
We were as prepared to win the championship in 2001 as any year that we had ever been.
It was like there was there was a little choke in his voice for a
was
second.
ready to challenge Dale Sr. for the title was all according to plan. His son drove for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, the team his father had built with a focus on the future.
Oh.
I don't
don't think he did that just because he wanted to build something for Dale Earnhardt Jr. But I do think his belief in Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s talent had a lot to do with it.
He's led 209 laps, and the Intimidator's son is the dominator today.
I ain't seen you in a while.
That's cool.
Good job, man.
And I remember Dale coming to me and he said, "I'm the envy of all the dads in the garage." And he just thought that was the coolest thing. And Dale Jr. won
That's
his first
mad.
Cup race in Texas. And part of my responsibilities was being in charge of Victory Lane. So of course I'm very excited. I have the Budweiser towel and the hat, and I'm ready to run up to the car. And this giant hand grabs me and essentially throws me to the ground. So on national television, there's this red blur and Big E going right past and getting in the car. Of course,
That's mad.
And now here's the big
That's a dad. That's him going into his boy. That's mad.
Squeezing his neck at the All-Star race is a dear picture to me because he just really loved the fact that his boy could do the same things that he could do on the racetrack.
That's awesome. That's the end of that one. Oh man. Stay tuned for part 2, I guess. That's like, I was just getting into it. That's cool. All right, so what we've learnt so far about him is that he's a good dude. Like, he's nice. He can have a chuckle. He's got a cheeky, contagious smile. He's got a mustache Burt Reynolds would be jealous of. He sweats cool. He loves his son. Yeah, I like him so far. Let's get into part 2 in a sec. These guys are my patrons. They're awesome. Consider becoming a patron member of mine. Yeah, this video, as I said earlier, is part 1 of the 5-part series. I'm going to do the other 4 now, and yeah, that's all cool. If you want to watch the videos without my face, without my reactions and stuff, there's a link in the description, but I'm going to get on with it. So I'll see you guys when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me, hopefully relatively shortly. Thanks for watching.